everybody, and welcome back to Skydog. It's becoming night. Let's just enjoy the sunset while we're here. You may have noticed that we're above ground, and this may be familiar to you. Just on Tuesday, we were in this exact spot. And I wanted to start this episode off here because I just want to update you on everything that's been going on this week. First of all, let's start by going down here. And you may remember this as the fortress. It's now the fortress that was pretty much gutted out. The only reason these ladders are here is because I needed to get up there to start this video. That's it. Everything else is the way it's been. But this was the fortress. It's now got a lot of stuff exposed. It's got a lot of coal that I haven't pulled out of it. I did pull a lot of coal out of it, but this was that library that we found. I pulled a lot of coal out of it, but I left a lot of coal. I left a lot of the specials, or the new stone. This was just this room. Excuse me. Nothing, we don't need to go down here, I don't think. Yeah, just more. But we have single-handedly ripped all of this stone and all of the monster blocks out. And this is the way to the fortress. Here is where I kind of left off. This is all the stuff that I haven't ripped out yet, haven't gotten to. There's still a ton of it. There's still an absolutely nobody is going to be missing anything. But down here is the way out. This you can see this room here. This is actually the portal room in here. But there was a wall of stone across here, and this, of course, was a wall of stone in here. And what this was a second library. So I broke through that thing of stone up here, saw a second layer of stone, broke through it, and was like, holy crap, I'm looking at bookshelves and cobwebs and all sorts of other stuff. So I broke in here, checked the chest. The chest on the second floor actually had 4 identical hybrid enchantment books. I don't remember exactly which ones, but yeah, they're back at the house. They're back at our area. I lit up a lot of the darkness around here. Left this room mostly intact. I pulled out all the blocks that were like the mossy stone bricks and the cracked stone bricks, stuff like that. By the time I was done down here, I actually needed to completely repair my sword. This is just a buffer here. We just left it here. But we're going to go ahead and show you what else I've done. It's been absolutely crazy. I dug let me turn this down a little bit. I realize it would be so loud. I dug a 3x3 channel the whole way from 400 and so... 400... Actually, it was around 300Z, which is what's counting down, as you can see. I dug that to 200, positive 200. It was at negative 300-ish. So we're going to positive 200 in this direction, and then we turn and go in the X direction, 600 blocks to the X of plus 200-ish. And I actually dug it to around 100 positive 150. Went straight up, saw where I was, saw where I needed to go, and finished it off. We wound up coming up to about positive 180-ish, 190-ish. It actually comes up straight into the library, which is what I wanted. But you can see that turn. I actually, from that corner there, after everything was dug out, it took so many trips, it took so many picks to go through here. It took a lot of rebuilding, which I've done. You may not be able to tell, which is not a bad thing. But I ran into about 500 ravines, only a tiny exaggeration. Ran through built the platform across on the bottom, built above if there were dangerous things. That's a lava pool in there. But if there were dangerous ledges above in the ravines, I filled in the area above so nothing could drop down. I put in these fences. What I'd like to do is actually go back and rip out the fences and put in entire walls of iron bars. But I started at the corner after everything was ripped out, and every 7 blocks I ripped out all the torches on the way, of course, and every 7 blocks I placed a torch. And then I came back through and placed, where the torches were, placed the power rails. Then I came back and placed all of the rest of the rail. And actually, just as I was heading back down there to start this video, I installed one of these and a button, because it was originally just a piece of track that ran in there and stopped. But this comes up right into the basement of the stairwell. I want to cut this whole thing out and make another nice big room down here for the library, but you can see a lot of smooth stone that I ripped out on the way, and it's only part of it. This is just part of the smooth stone that I ripped out on the way here from there. Some stone bricks. This one is full of stone bricks. This is half mossy stone, and this is half cracked stone, and down here there's it's almost a full chest of mossy stone, and just over half a chest of cracked stone so far. Like I said, we haven't finished yet, but we're going to. But I'm leaving this stuff down here because of needing to do things in the library, and so people can come around and pick some of it up. I didn't go through the fortress to rip it out just to keep it for myself, by any means. Anybody who wants to use it can use it. So I wanted to come up here and show you guys what I'd done, because I don't think I had shown you in the last video or the video before. I've been trying to work on a floor pattern here, which I ripped out and replaced with slabs, but I left the lanterns there so you could see where this thing was repeated. This is a 6x6 with acacia wood logs and ringed by stone stairs, and then these are actually quartz slabs. I didn't want to use full blocks, but they're quartz slabs for the floor. I may do a design. The second floor is also just slabs, and I have this exposed up here how I want it, but yeah, I realized that it was going to be kind of difficult to put in the design that I wanted for the actual shelves, because again we're making functional library shelves, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do in keeping this floor pattern here, so I've just ripped it out. I put this back in just to show you what I had done, but everywhere you see a lantern is actually a corner of one of these squares, so it took up most of the area, but again, it's not centered here. And this is actually going to be a column of wood here, and a column of wood here, and then a 9x9-ish area of library shelves, bookshelves, that are going to have chest minecarts in them, so you can actually access them. You can pull a book off the shelf, essentially. I mentioned that in an older episode, but just in case you haven't seen them, or in case you don't remember, because it has been quite a while, that's what I'm going to be doing here. I'm probably going to be putting in some shelves in here. I'm not sure about making them usable. I may not. This yeah, so I put in a lot of glass. I left out some glass so I could jump in and out of the building fairly easily. I don't know that Dev's gonna make a video on it, but I don't mean to show off what he's doing. He's working on something. Here, the reason the doors are open, it's if a mob were to stumble through the town square with as bright as it is and as far away as they'd have to spawn to even get here, I have monster-proofed the doors. Unless something has changed in the mob API, mobs won't actually walk over a gap of 4 high, and they don't actually recognize the carpet as a block. So they won't, if a zombie comes in here, even if I had this place packed full with villagers, it would not walk through the door. As far as I know, like I said, unless that's been changed, they're still safe. And we've got, yeah, this was the stuff that I ripped out. Stone, signs, plenty of books. That's what I was looking for. These are the books in the bookshelves, just from the fortress, I believe. But I'm slowly building this up. I want to put glass in here, in this little 2 by whatever tall it is. I think 2 by 9. I want to put glass in there. I need, or this is a cutout, and it's right over this. So I'd like to actually do a little floor design for that, just to make it look good. And as we come up here, I was talking to Dev about wanting to kind of dress up the entire area, build up some taller buildings, make bridges that go across them and link up to other buildings and make it look all built up and really cool and a little steampunkish. But yeah, I'd like to start putting in more stuff, extend out the extend the paths a little bit. The paths right now are 50 blocks long, and that's this whole building and this whole compound is at least 100 blocks long. So I really want to build that up, but for now, this is the way it is. I'm actually going to take a break here, jump off camera, and try to work on a bit of a floor design. Try to put up some shelves, and that's all before I put in any mine carts, which I may end up doing on this episode. I may end up doing next episode, but if you'll hang around, I will be right back. Alright, welcome back. I've got a few things set up, but I really want to tackle this thing first. I didn't mention it in the first part of the video, but that was only just to drive him nuts. Because I'm sure he's got a comment ready to go, if he hasn't already posted it. But I wasn't ignoring this. I was just poking at Dev. This is his entire supply. This is Ender Pearls, Eyes of Enders, and Blaze Rod, and that is for the portal for the fortress. So we actually have enough. There's 1 in the fortress. This gives us 9. Needing 2 more, I have 5. So we're good. These torches, this is how I have them set up, by the way. I've got acacia logs under, and these are spruce. I might swap out these for the spruce and these for dark oak, just because it's, excuse me, so much darker. But I've put these here. I might make them go to the ceiling. I'm not sure. I might not. Any higher than this, and they're not really usable anyway. But I just put up the torches so you know, or so you know and I know, or I remember where I'm putting the minecart with chests. So there's gonna be 1 in here, 1 in here, 1 in the center, basically the center of everything, and each of these has 2. This single thing here's got 1, this has got 1, and it's mirrored over here. But I want to try 2 ways to get this in. I know that's not necessarily... Where did I put that stuff? Did I put that out here? I know it's not necessarily... or it might not work. It might work. I'm not sure. The thing I want to try, that is. And I want to try... Usually... when you make one of these, you need to put the minecart on a track and then push it in to the hole. But I want to try this. I don't know if it's going to work. It may not work. But I still want to try it. There is... And that's going across there the way I want it. This guy here... Nope. I need to get a way up there. I need a way to get up there. So... There. That's gonna be a way to get up here and collect this stuff. Alright, I hope I didn't move that too much. No, and you stand far enough back. I mean, if you're close enough, you can't actually see the box for the rail, but if you're back far enough, it eventually shows up right there. Now, I don't know, this might actually show through the wood. I'm not sure if pushing it in along a track is going to change that, but we're going to try it anyway. And then you put that in there, and then you can access... Nope, that was stupid. Yeah, you can access the minecart with the chest, which is really nice. And you can access it from above the cart and in the cart. But ideally, I'd like to get rid of the cart, viewing the cart itself. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but I'm certainly hoping so. And I might need another piston to push it in. It might work, it might not work, but we're gonna find out today. There we go. And then let's see if this works. I left you up there, of course I did. Nope. That has not worked. So that might, excuse me, that might work. It might go away. But let's try it another way. Anyway, where I can just break it down. And I'm not actually able to push it in either, so that's good. I was originally going to... Okay, I did get it. Alright. I was originally going to have to knock this out, knock the lower half slabs out, and put in fences, just so nobody came up and brushed into these and knocked them out of place, but it's not actually out of place. Alright, let's make you again. And yes, I have 35 chests. It's not actually my limit, that's just how many I had at the time. That's how many I picked up from a okay. That's how many I picked up from a chest that had them in. Whoops. See, I don't like that. They, when you push them in along a track, it actually turns. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure if that's a good thing. So here we go. Okay, so we're still having the same problem with having the visual, and I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure if that's going to be a bad thing necessarily. It may not be an issue. Maybe an issue. I don't see it as necessarily an issue. It's definitely an aesthetic change, but it's not exactly detrimental. So necessarily, I'm gonna try it in the middle here. See if there's anything that anything bad that happens with it. That was not what I wanted. I left them up here. That's why I can't find them in my bag. I wanted to get one of these. Of course they align like that. So let's get this other one here. Fix it up. Get everything placed. See, it looks like, I don't know, it looks like it should be flush on both sides. Maybe out a little bit more there, but not at all here. It's actually, no, that's part of the book. It's not even showing up at all on this side. So let's put a log there. Get our piston. Oh yeah, I'm smart. Where is it? Is that, there we go. So it completely disappears on this side, but it shows up on this side. So I guess we're going to end up just kind of guessing. Can we access it from this side? Sure can. Sure can. Okay. So it's I guess we're gonna wing it. I guess let me know in the comments what you think. If you think we should completely scrap, well, I don't want to completely scrap the idea, but what you think we should do as far as that goes. If there's anything you think we can do as far as hiding the cart goes. I definitely still want this to be a usable library, which was the whole reason for making it in the first place. But anyway, I'm Griffiths82. Hopefully one of the next few videos will be us going to the end, fighting the dragon, setting up the end farm, all those happy things. So, see, it's kind of glitching out there. That's, I don't know. I don't know if it's such a bad thing. I don't know if it's going to completely wreck the whole feel of the place, but definitely want to, still want to do it. So let me know what you think in the comments. I'm gonna go ahead and have a relaxing rest of the night. My name is Griffiths82. Thank you for joining. Okay, thank you for joining me here on Skydog. Please remember to keep your eyes on the skies.